are driving my 2007 Honda Civic Si. This is going to be a morning commute. As we are driving to our school, I'm going to talk about the car, talk about what it's been like to live with for the past month, and more so on all that stuff. I'm going to do a really quick walk around. I already did a longer one on the night one. I'm just going to do something really quick this time, just because we are in a bit of a rush. I don't want to miss school, obviously, but I will take you guys for a walk and I'll show you the engine. So I did learn a bit more about this car since we last filmed it. For one thing, it doesn't have a catalytic converter, and so there's that. There's the K20. Just move my hand so you guys can actually see it. But yeah, so we're probably pushing more power than stock. We do have DC headers, so that's that. So if we're all asking about a comparison test between this and my 24 SI, that's coming soon. I will also do an audio system test today, so yay. Get this set up with the racing harness. So we're going to be doing some highway driving today. So we did do back roads in the last video. But you know, that was country back roads. There wasn't much of an opportunity to properly drive. So this time we're going to get some real daily commutable driving impressions of this car. Do a little pull though, because you know, it's obligatory when you've got an SI. Just do a little pull. Alright, so let's set off, because we do have places to be. We are driving all the way down to a bus stop today. Now, I talked about complaints in my last video on this car, but I never really touched on suspension, which is probably the big thing when you buy a used or former track car. And suspension on this car, if I'm being completely honest, is not very good for these winter roads. I mean, it's expected, but I really, really, really don't like it. It's super uncomfortable. Super bumpy. I'm always worried about damaging something because of how bumpy the suspension on this car is. it is super uncomfortable over any bump, which, like I said, is expected, but not pleasant in any way, shape, or form. And so if I had to have a complaint about this car, livability wise, that is a major complaint. The suspension is adjustable, so I'm definitely going to mess with that. I'm probably going to have like a winter setup and then a summertime setup, because this stiff suspension this summer isn't too bad. It actually just slid there. As for the rattles in the back, that is normal. This car has 300,000 kilometers on the body, so that is to be expected. 139,434 is for the engine. I still like this suspension, if I'm being honest. It gives this car a really, really, really good feel in terms of handling. It handles so well. It's just, you sacrifice a lot because of the stiff suspension. You do. Sacrifice a lot in terms of livability and driver comfort. We were out at Ghost Lake last night, which is an ice lake in Canada. It's quite close to I can't remember where it's close to. Charlottetown. No, not Charlottetown. There's a place that it's close to. It starts with a C, and I cannot remember the name. But I didn't take this car partially because I broke a tie rod the other day. Or not a tie rod, just a tie rod end. And that was because of the stiff suspension. So I had to get that fixed. I fixed that myself. And I think I did a pretty good job. I hope I did a pretty good job. I don't want my wheel to fall off. But yeah, I fixed it last night after we got back. shortly, but I might have a problem with copyright, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And if that happens, the video won't come out on YouTube. It will only come out on like Instagram, because Instagram's more chill about copyright music, partially because they have licenses to so much music, or people get licenses to so much music. I don't want to pay a license for an Ice Lake video to YouTube because the license is probably pretty darn ridiculous. You can tell my alignment's off because I just let go of the wheel to put my mic back in, and the wheel was straight, and the car was going that way. one down to go down 1 kilometer per hour. It's nice. So if I go 2 down, it will drop 2 kilometers per hour. It's a very good system, especially for being so old, you know. Well, I think that's where I'm going to cut the video for today. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing.